Hey folks, I just want to talk a little bit about the things that people don't notice. People that they just don't understand what progress really is. Now, I'm just hanging out with this dude here. Spent a little time with him. We've done a few little things, nothing big. But personally, I think we've made huge progress today. His buddy out there took off out into the pasture, and I was out in the yard at the time. And he got really stressed, started pacing around. He was having some separation anxiety. I came back into the corral here. He actually came up to me. I replaced his buddy, and he went back to eating his hay. And even now, he's still quite content with coming up to me, spending time with me, and being with me. See, that's, to me, that's huge. That's great progress. That's, something that, he's comfortable with me now, and I give him comfort. He trusts me, and he respects me. We haven't been doing a ton of work here, not in the conventional sense, but in my mind, we've made some huge progress. And just look at him. He just keeps coming back to me all the time, wanting to be with me. He gets comfort from me. He enjoys being with me. And that's important. That's a relationship. Like I said, he's not my horse, but I've been working with him a little bit. And this is what you want to get. It's not about, how many minutes you can lunge your horse or how many times you can get it to a side pass or back up or turn on it or disengage or, there's other things that are just as important. They're very subtle, and if you aren't really paying attention, you won't even notice what they are. But these are the kinds of things that happen when there's progress that most people overlook. And this is the kind of things that I do. Now, this is me. I'm not saying my way is the only way. I'm sure there's other ways that are just as good, but I see things that other people don't see. I see progress where other people wouldn't see a thing. Even his owner was just out here and said, well, I don't see any change in him, or very little. And I'm like, wow, are you kidding me? I'm seeing a completely new horse here. And then working with him a little bit here, spending time with him. I call it working with him, but it's, most people wouldn't even consider it that. I'm just hanging out with them, spending time with them. We do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, just a few very subtle things. Occasionally make a little request of them. There's just a lot of subtle little things. The fact that he wants to be with me, the fact that he trusts me, the fact that he gets comfort from me. These are all progress. Are we doing work? Well, not in the conventional sense, like I said. But you know what? We're making huge progress here, as far as I'm concerned. Just spending time with him, hanging out. And that's what it's all about. It's stuff that people just don't notice. And that's where it's, that's horsemanship, is where you learn to recognize the more subtle signs in the horse, changes in behavior and things like that others don't notice. That's what makes you a horseman, is understanding the horse, seeing things in the horse. There's a lot more to it than just how many times you can lunge your horse in a circle.